Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Yeah, I know that's a cheesy opening, but you know what? Seeing as how the fact that the Super Bowl is today, I figure I might as well start off with that. Hello, everyone! Yes, of course, it is Super Bowl Sunday, and I'm very excited for that. A lot of people are. I don't really care much for other team in, but there's one team I hate more than the other, so as I've said before, go Patriots. Because at least they know never to make fun of a near 100-year-old woman. So, yeah. Honestly, this weekend's been pretty solid. I like it. Gonna end this weekend off on a high note by spending some time with my family. I'm gonna go visit them today. I'm going to be celebrating my father's birthday, which is actually tomorrow, but we're celebrating it today with a nice turkey dinner. Yeah, who needs wings, chips, dips, and all sorts of other things? We're having turkey and stuffing and mashed potatoes. Because when you think Super Bowl Sunday, you think Thanksgiving, right? I actually don't mind. I think, given the option, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love hors d'oeuvres, stuff like that. In fact, down the line when I talk about my full course menu, I am going to be talking about my hors d'oeuvre of choice, but that's a different time. But then, yeah, that's a video for a different day. To be honest, I was thinking about, when it comes to the full course menu videos, I was actually going to do it in the order that the main character, where the idea for the full course menu came from, Toriko, found them in. In fact, he had his main, spoiler alert, he had his main course picked out from the very beginning, but he didn't actually have it till near the very end. And even then, it was only like the 7th thing he found. But I'm going to switch it around so the main course will be last. Just give you a heads up. Anyway. So, yeah. I actually have to give a quick shout out to a certain flannel wearing friend of mine. I'll put a link up top when I get to it. Let's see. What else? You know, sometimes I wonder what it would be like if I never did make these videos, but then I realized it'd be boring. And honestly, I never would have gotten any kind of support or, you know, what's the word? I guess support is the word I meant to say. Support it from you. Well, you guys, I mean, I'm not getting paid to make these videos. It'd be great if I did, but, you know, I'm not. Honestly, sorry, I lost my train of thought. I said I love making these videos, and honestly, I really enjoy it when I give shout outs and bring links to different people, because they're my friends. To be perfectly honest, one of the reasons why I make these videos is because I'm hoping that everyone seeks each other out and becomes friends that way. I mean, you guys are already watching my videos. I would think that's already something you have in common. I mean, my brother's a Trinity Pauling. If you see anyone who says they used to live in the Horseheads area and they're a mutual friend of mine, chances are you should friend them. And the good people of Horseheads. If you see a guy who says he went to Trinity Pauling, chances are he's a friend of mine too. Or anyone from Gettysburg, you know, anyone who says from Gettysburg, do the same thing. I mean, you guys are already together because you're watching my videos. I would think at this point we're all on the same team here. I mean, of course, we're going to have different opinions on, you know, political nonsense or who your favorite sports team is. That's normal. The reason why I don't talk about politics is because I'm a moron who does not know a darn thing. Therefore, I would not know what I am talking about if I did. See? I'm smart, but I know how to use my intelligence wisely. Well, I guess maybe down the line I should talk about what my political views are, but not now. Today's not a day for that. Today's a day for Super Bowl Sunday. And yeah, I am super excited for that. Gonna get to my folks' place a little bit later today to help out with making dinner. Can't wait for that. In fact, well, one of the things that over the years that I've been watching has been cooking and food related videos, and it's partly how I actually learned to make my own stuff. And I showed some of that to my mother, and she actually wants to make some of that too. So yeah, it's been pretty good. Heck, if it wasn't for what I've been watching, excuse me, if it wasn't for what I've been watching, I never would have learned. I never would have tried to make guacamole, or jalapeno popper dip, or any sort of breakfast-related sandwich. I honestly can't wait to see what the future has in store for stuff like that, because we're making innovations in food every day. Why not? Although you'd think with how many people are trying to be healthy, and you think with all these advancements in technology and stuff, there really wouldn't be an obesity epidemic. But there still is. Insert America joke here. But that's okay. I love my country, and nothing wrong with that. In fact, I love my country so much I have a plaque of the 50 states and their quarters behind me. Yeah. I probably mentioned this story already, but for those of you who don't know, way back in 1999, the U.S. government decided to mint quarters from 5 states each and every year, increasing the number of states each and every year. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, for the next 10 years. So, 1999 to 2008, that's what they did. It took until 2005 for me to learn that my mother was actually secretly collecting them for both my brother and I. And, funny enough, it took her till 2011 to finish the entire thing. So it took her 3 years longer than it should have for her to give me that thing. Yeah, I love my mother. Of course I love my mother. I would never, nothing will ever dispute that, but there are some things that are just silly, that of course I'll be able to make fun of. But I'm not going to do that here. And as a kid, of course, as the kid of a parent, of course you're going to rag on them or make fun of them for some of the silly stuff they do. But in the end, they're family, and they love me no matter what. I'm definitely not going to argue or dispute that. I mean, I made mistakes that they thought were ridiculous, but they still love me. And vice versa. So, if anything bad were to happen to them, or if anything tragic were to befall them, of course I'd feel bad. They're my family, you kidding me? And not just my folks, but everyone else in my family. My brother and my lovely sister-in-law. And, my cousins who happen to be watching this, maybe. I hope any of you guys are watching this. Or, actually, speaking of cousins, I have to get ready for next weekend. My baby cousin is turning 2. I am excited for that weekend, too. So yeah, it's this weekend and next weekend. Really excited. You know what? I'll make the weekend after. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to have meat on that Friday. And yeah, I'm going to be single on Valentine's Day for the 28th year in a row. But I'm not going to let that get me down. And if you're single on Valentine's Day or Valentine's Day weekend, don't let that get you down either. Every day is different. Every day is new. And you should look forward to it. Wait to see what the future brings. And who knows? Something good will come out of it. That's why I've always tried to remain optimistic. I always hold out hope. It's what... I'm going to be quoting God of War 3 here. Hope is what makes us strong. It is why we are here. And is what we fight for when all else is lost. So, with that said, I hope everybody has a fantastic Sunday. I hope that the Patriots win, obviously. And remember, if you ever need to talk, ever need to chat, I'm always here to lend an ear, and I always got your back. Take care.